Hey guys, it's me again, Skylanders, bringing you another video for the Skylanders franchise. Today I'll show you one of my latest ideas that I've been working on since 2014, which you might recognize from an earlier video. It's been a long time, but I don't remember if I had made something like this before. It's for the Skylanders Nano Squad idea. It was originally planned for Skylanders 8, but this time I'm changing it to number 7. Because of what I told you before, that Skylanders, that Activision's taken a hold off this year for Skylanders and continue on Imaginators. So we shall get started right now on the Nano Squad. As you know, they're about the size of minis. They're they're just normal Skylanders, but they're not shrunken, actually, in one of my earlier versions. We start off with the leader, called Pengon, and he was, in the earlier development I made of him, he didn't have this little armor on him, and I'm thinking about changing him to an auk, A-U-K, that's like an extinct penguin-like bird. This is the ice block he slides around. Along with him is Water Cell. The idea is that it's a fish inside a water drop. He can use to make a body. He can punch enemies, become a horse-like thing. His earlier concept was a duck-shark mix, if you remembered that. I'm not sure if I had done that. In the earth element, we have a boulder called, basically this guy's probably called Boulder or Rubble. So his whole idea is that he rolls himself up into a boulder and smashing enemies. This is one of the other ideas I kept, called Go-Getter, but that's not even a good name. If you have any idea of what his name should be, write in the comment below, maybe. He's got a pickaxe. In the dark element, we have an imp who's got these light bluish crystals on he uses to shoot from this side. I kinda like it. This is a character who's been changed around a few times. He was called Starling. He was starting off as a star, but now I changed him to the concept of Astroblast, the starfish ninja, if you noticed in the concept of Astroblast. So now this star would be his weapon, something like that. In the air, we got a little blimp Jin guy. I hadn't really thought much of what he should look like. This is all I could come up with. Here's another one I kept for the element, Helizard. He's basically a lizard with a helicopter pack on, like Chopper. So he's my original idea. In the tech element, we have Time Bomb. I modified him a little better than what he used to be like. He wasn't that great. He's the only member without arms. And alongside him is Spigot. His concept name was Clank. Oops. And while I was thinking about his name, I was thinking if Ratchet and Clank had been guest stars in the Skylanders franchise, it wouldn't make sense to have two Clanks come in to the games. Sorry about that there. In the magic element, we have a little imp guy here who's supposed to be Arabic looking. And he has like time powers. You see he's got a stopwatch. But he also has a little dagger, which is more of a sword to his size. And this is another character that I kept called Hocus Pocus. He's a magic living glove with a top hat about his size, and he's got big dance shoes. When he stands still sometimes, if you're playing him in the game, when he stands still, he could do some tap dances. He's also got a magic wand. In the undead element, this is a character based off a concept of a character from the slime element, which I'm changing him to undead. His name is Toyzon, a Willikin who's got a ectoplasmic toxic toy gun. And this is another character I kept, the bat called Bite Size. I really like him. He ought to be good. In the life element, this is a character who was originally planned as a pile of leaves called Leaf Pile, but now he looks a little like a food fight-like character called Seed Pod. He shoots seeds out of this gun here. So he's like another artichoke, almost, but he's smaller looking. This is another concept called, I don't know his name is, but it probably Vinesley something. I don't really know. It's hard to come up with names for certain characters these days. This is another concept I kept. His name is Flare, and he was originally just like a rabbit without any of this outfit here. It looks better this way. And this is the last guy I have in the fire element called Wicked. Wicked. Get it there? He used to be a flame that belonged to Chaos on a candle before he burned down half of Chaos's castle. So that's all the Nano squad I have there. I decided to take out the time and slime element for this because it's probably better this way. And this is an original idea to be in the real franchise before reinforcements, one of my other ideas, can come out. So I hope you enjoyed this video here. This is all I have to show for now. And I took pictures of all of these guys and wanted to put them on my business letter thing or something like a PowerPoint in order to show Activision what I have to offer. Like, who is this guy? He's got a picture, he's got, well, what's his story? You get the point, do you? So that's it for now. This is Skylanders signing out. Goodbye, everybody.